There were public sessions held where we had a lot of good feedback from the community about what they wanted to see on Main Street. That put into play the second day a series of design charrettes. So the consultants went and looked at sort of drawing out what some of those dreams look like. And they came up with a number of different scenarios for the Main Street as well as Kent Park. And they narrowed those down. They sought some feedback from the steering committee. Some citizens came in and spoke about what they liked about them, what they didn't like. And then the consultant came up with a preferred concept, which was presented at General Committee. And so that concept sees an entrance feature at Lorne, probably some raised stone features, perhaps with lighting. And it's the idea as you're coming down Main Street that you're entering into a special place. And as you go through that sort of entrance feature, you've got the long view down Main Street. And then at that intersection, at all intersections from Lorne straight through to the bridge, they're proposing a tabletop sort of ramp feature which would calm traffic. And so you want to slow the traffic down as we enter into the Main Street, widen sidewalks so that we just have a 3.5 meter lane on each side for traffic, and that will increase our pedestrian public space. And so as it relates to from West Street past here, just past the street down to River Mill Park, they're proposing special pavement treatment. The sidewalks would be the same level as the street, and it would become a public square. So if the street is closed off, then you get a sensation of an amazing public square kind of feature. So the consultant heard loud and clear that they wanted parking on both sides of the street. So the idea would be pull-offs for parking similar to now, except that they would be somewhat in the sidewalk area. Lots of green features, lots of Muskoka stone. They wanted to bring the feel of Muskoka to the Main Street, so big pieces of granite surrounded by trees. Lots of trees proposed in the preferred proposal. The preferred scenario, the consultant with the design concept has estimated approximately $2.3 million. $800,000 for Kent Park, and there's a 30% contingency on those numbers. But that depends, the ultimate cost depends on the types of treatment that's found in the engineering design. General Committee directed our Director of Operations, Mr. Steve Hernan, to work with the district to work with their consulting engineer to come up with the engineering drawings and cost estimates. That would be brought back to council at some future point. The resolution from committee with respect to the engineering services has to be approved by council at their meeting in July. But once that goes, then that's the direction for Mr. Hernan to proceed with that conversation with the district.